Welcome to 5-Minute Fika, where we find the time to do a little self-care for the soul by thinking about true and beautiful things. Got your coffee or your tea or your glass of something wonderful? Good. So if someone were to ask you, what are 3 things people never get bored of? Or what are 3 things that we all need? What would you say? I know what I would say. And I'll tell you after I tell you the story about a little girl named Katie. You see, I used to work as a nurse in a children's hospital in Chicago on the 4th floor, which is where the pediatric oncology floor was, for the kids that had cancer. Katie had cancer. She was 6 years old. She had Wilms tumor. And when she had hair, it was red, and she used to wear pink nightgowns, and she was a firecracker. Everybody on the floor loved Katie. And one night I came into work, and everyone, doctors, nurses, lab techs, respiratory therapists, everybody had these crazy colored fingernails. And I couldn't figure out what was going on until I walked past Katie's room and I saw a white piece of paper taped to her window, and in crayons she had written, "Manicures, $1." And I loved it. You see, the next day she was going under strict isolation because she was there for a stem cell transplant. When she was faced with the truth of what was coming, even though she didn't really know, we knew what was coming, and it was going to be a tough time for her. She wanted to celebrate her last few hours of freedom, making a buck by making everybody's fingernails beautiful. And we were all there for it. We wanted her to have those last few hours to be as good as possible before she had to go under that strict isolation. So when I think about the 3 things that we all need, that actually get us through life, I think of truth, goodness, and beauty. Peter Kreeft, he's an author and a philosopher, and he said there are 3 things that will never die: truth, goodness, and beauty. These are the 3 things we all need, and we need absolutely because they are the 3 things that we'll never get bored of. Now that may sound like a bunch of philosophical fluff or mumbo jumbo, but think about it. When's the last time you wish somebody had deceived you? Or you looked around and you thought, man, I wish this place was uglier. I would feel so much better. Or you cheered when evil won. You didn't. None of us do. None of us across the whole planet do. Appreciation for truth and goodness and beauty is a thing that all of us share, no matter what culture or race or upbringing we have. It's something that goes to the core of who we are as humans. You see, pain is also part of the human experience. It's something that we all share, and everybody goes through difficult times. The thing that I love about truth, beauty, and goodness is that they can't be touched by what's going on in my life. Does that make sense? And when I say truth, beauty, and goodness, I mean like a perfect sunset, or a rose, or a song, or one of those, the beauty that touches your soul. When I say truth, I mean authenticity, accuracy. None of us want to be deceived or lied to, and none of us want to be sold to. We all can identify when someone's trying to sell to us, and we hate it, right? We all kind of look past and say, all right, what's the real story? What's really going on? What are you really trying to do here? We want the truth of the situation. And goodness, like, well, there's a reason we all share feel-good stories and those feel-good videos, because we all want to remember that there's goodness in the world. These are the things that our souls hunger for. These are the things we never get bored of. These are the things that I love that I can't ruin. That's very comforting to me, that they will endure no matter what's going on in my life, no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's going on in the world. Our lives can't touch the existence of truth, goodness, and beauty. Truth, beauty, and goodness aren't an antidote to pain, but they help you get through the pain. They're essential nutrients for our soul. They're what we hunger for. They're what we thirst for. And so I want you to think about like where you find them. Put it in the comments, like somewhere that if you want to think about something, what is the most beautiful thing you could think of? What is the most true thing that just really anchors your soul? What is something that is good, goodness that you've experienced this week? And think about how you can incorporate them into your lives. Go out and look for truth. What is the truth that you can anchor what you believe on? What is something that's beautiful that you can just relax, whether it's a sunset or your favorite song or a perfect strawberry? What is good? If you've seen, who are the people around you who are doing good things? If you see it happening, tell them, acknowledge it, appreciate it. And if nobody's doing anything good around you, then you start it. You be the one to start something good. These are the things that help us get past pain and help us get through pain, because pain's going to happen whether we like it or not. But these truths, truth, beauty, and goodness, they are anchored. They will exist no matter what's going on in our lives. We cannot diminish them. Truth will be here tomorrow, and so will you. That's what we'll be talking about at 5-Minute Fika. Things that bring truth, beauty, and goodness into our lives so we can feed our souls, so we can feel nourished. Because when your soul is fed, you bring life to everything around you. So thank you for coming today. And don't forget, it is good to be alive. And you're not in this alone. And you, my darling, are spectacular. Have a great day.